Guillaume Sev, Mark Yeager, Mark Ingber, Ray Madoff, Norman Starkey, Wendell Reynolds, and Mike Rinder. By report, and with witnesses on every single occasion, all of them were either slapped, punched, kicked, choked, grabbed by the neck, thrown to the floor, or tackled into furniture by none other than Marty Rathbun. Every single one of them. Okay?
So you
with
just
witnesses.
need to change the names.
So you just have to change the names. Okay? Slapped, punched, kicked, choked, grabbed by the neck, thrown to the floor, or tackled into furniture. Guillaume punched and tackled into furniture. Mark Yeager punched. Mark Ingber tackled into furniture. Ray Madoff punched. Norman Starkey slapped multiple times, punched multiple times, kicked multiple times, thrown to the floor multiple times, and tackled into furniture multiple times. Wendell Reynolds tackled into furniture, and the one person who was attacked more than any of them, and more viciously than any of them, by Marty Rathbun, and more frequently over a longer period of time than by any of them, was Mike Rinder, who was slapped, punched, kicked, choked, grabbed by the neck, thrown to the floor, and tackled into furniture. The primary incident of which was witnessed by Guillaume, Mark, both Marks, Ray, Norman didn't. Norman wasn't there. Wendell Reynolds, and a number of others, and it is the most famous incident. It is an incident that occurred in January of 2004 in the room that you guys keep describing that these meetings occur in the CMON building, or you guys call it double-wide trailers, was an incident where, inexplicably, out of nowhere, no forewarning, Marty Rathbun leapt on to Mike Rinder, tackled him to the ground, straddled him at the chest, grabbed him at the throat, choked him while banging his head into the floor, screaming at him, asking him a question repeatedly, to the point that he was turning purple, and requiring him to be peeled off of Mike by 5 grown men, none of whom are shorter than 6 feet tall, some of whom are as much as 6'4". At which point, they pried Marty off of Mike. Mike went outside, and then another gentleman, who also very much would like to talk to you, then just shortly thereafter, saw Marty go walking by, muttering something about Mike, thought it was kind of strange, followed Marty outside, at which point Marty then found Mike again, threw Mike to the ground, punched him repeatedly. This individual pulled Marty off of Mike. Mike stood up and told Marty to stop. Marty was winding up to punch Mike again in the kidneys this time, and this individual threw his arms around Marty because he thought around Mike because he thought Marty was going to punch him in the kidneys. Judging by the wind-up, was worried about it. He happened to be wearing a titanium watch, and Marty's blow connected with his watch because his arms were wrapped around Mike, and the blow snapped the watch strap in half. At which point he pulled Mike away, who was bleeding from his ear, and had contusions around his head, and took him off to get him medical attention. And that was the last time Marty Rathbun saw Mike Rinder in the sewer.